Welcome back to Cask and Point. A few days ago, I joined the new Era Bourbon Club, a Discord group that I'm a part of, on a pick that they were doing at River Roots. Now, I've reviewed River Roots before, and I absolutely loved their Reaper, and so I was really excited to go on this barrel pick with them, and we had an amazing time. We had the barrel pick for about 3 hours in the afternoon, we got dinner, and then we had a lovely bottle share in the evening back at the hotel, and I've put a lot of the footage here together for you guys, kind of like a vlog slash a bunch of reviews, because you guys will see a lot. And so I hope you guys all enjoy them. Let me know if you guys like this kind of content. If I ever get invited again, I could record a whole bunch more and do another one of these. So let me know, but let's get right into the traveling to Ohio. Hello everybody, welcome. We're currently in Cleveland and today we are doing a barrel pick with River Roots. So if you don't know much about River Roots, I've done a review on them already where I tried their Reaper and it was absolutely delicious, 95.5 MGP rye whiskey. Today we're going to be trying ryes, bourbons, double oaked bourbons, a bunch of really fun stuff. So I'm really excited to try that with you guys here. And I'm joining the new Era Bourbon Club, which I'm a part of, and absolutely great guys. So really excited here today. This is my first barrel pick, so we're gonna do a lot of listening today. I think these guys know a lot more about what they're doing than I do, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm gonna bring you guys along with the journey. We'll record some of the traveling, but for now, we need to be at River Roots at 2 p.m. It's currently about 12, so gonna get some lunch, and then we'll get going to our first ever barrel pick here at Cask in Point. Palate warmers.
There's no electric cars anymore, I can tell you that.
Yeah. Well, you know, but the funny part is that one of his really big buddies now is Elon.
Yeah.
So it's funny because
They'll survive easily.
oh yeah,
They're gonna take all the
Tesla.
subsidies.
You know what's funny? So in Detroit, when you say the big three, you know what the big three means in Detroit? Ford, GM, Tesla. That's what it uses. Wow. When you post.
Tim, you got a Guardian open or no?
Let me look. We really should.
You should, because that's what we want to try. Definitely should.
So the Guardian's fantastic. They tell you guys it's like 10-year beam.
Yeah.
It's
Well, it's 9-year beam if you read the sign. But
yeah.
10-year beam.
They need to update that.
It took them like
It's low proof. No, it's still 120. That's probably still.
Have you had the reserve?
This?
No, the
No.
Booker's reserve.
No.
Oh,
I just heard them
way younger.
if you don't like Booker's and you don't like that, then
Well, the last book was the 2024-03. That was pretty good.
yeah.
Oh, he just said and opened one?
Yeah, I couldn't find one.
Alright. Who wants to try the Guardian?
But
5 years ago, yeah, when it was 10 years
I
ago.
did start.
I did
The
not
red
either.
one was not my jam.
No.
Oh, wait.
Even the Booker's one, or the beam one, I bet was.
Thanks.
Oh, he won't. I tell you the finish of it, but. Right?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's Jim Beam. Okay, that's Jim Beam.
Yeah, that hits the bunker.
It's straight peanut. Peanut bomb. Yeah, it's fantastic.
It was delicious.
I mean, what happened to that barrel?
Get down.
Yes, yeah, we can definitely do that.
We're just picking one barrel, right?
Oh, that's a cool label.
Good seller.
Grease.
Hey, after I had to ship you those 500 meter fingers.
Hey, I appreciate it. All right.
Recommendations of where to start?
So here's kind of the landscape. I was texting the guys, we may have another June barrel in the back. I just gotta confirm. And there are some that have been claimed, but you could, potentially do like if they don't take it, we can get second strikes for it.
What if we offer $1 more than they do?
The three kind of spirit runs we're with today is this one Heaven Hill that's left. One, possibly two beams. So these are both 10-year. This is just an example of the 12-year, 8-month rye, which we have a number of unclaimed over here. Okay.
That's the same series.
Yeah. So the way we could kick off is like, if we just want to keep it simple, do little communion cups, just to kind of get everybody on the same page, which spirit you want to go with, and then kind of take it from there. Preference on where you want to start with these, or?
I think we should do the bourbons.
Well, we have one choice for the Heaven Hill, right?
Yeah.
Which one do you think we should start with? Because we don't want to be drinking a bourbon, two ryes at the same time.
Right.
I'm not a big Heaven Hill guy because it all tastes the same to me. Do you have the Beam or the Barton?
Why don't we do?
I'd start there because what is that?
Barton is younger, right?
Yeah, the Barton's younger, so you probably want to start with the Barton.
Oh, young.
And then we can do
I think it's
wine
9.
with rye.
Even if we go to TJ.
That was a fail, Tim.
I don't think that's enough for 10.
Well, you
Oh, yeah, probably would.
You're gonna get
The Heaven Hill is 702.
702, you said?
And Daniel, as much as you've been around at bourbon tasting enough, but the longer they sit in this glass, their nose starts to deteriorate more and more. It's funny how your brain registers it. Oh yeah, it's definitely heavy. It tastes like, it smells like Elijah Craig.
Yeah.
Right off, that nuttiness, you know?
I just think their whole profile's kind of got the same variables, and that they don't really evolve that much.
Yeah.
This-
Tastes more like a Larceny to me than a Elijah Craig. It's less spicy.
You don't want proofs yet.
No?
No?
Yeah.
I mean, you can do them. Just write them down over there.
Okay.
You know, definitely proof them. Just write them. Maybe write them down. Like take the bottles over you and just write it down on the bottle so we can't see them because a proof will say I did.
Okay.
nobody here.
Yeah, and then nobody would do that and only get the highest proof here.
All right, so we gotta take Daniel's vote right on the table.
Yeah.
819 has like a dusty note to it to me,
A little drier.
and then
Not as much ethanol as the other one.
where the
Beam
second
one?
one doesn't.
Beam 2.
But it smells
Heaven
really
Hill.
good. So you're,
Yeah, the second one's palate is worse than the third. I like the third's palate better. Spicy caramel. We'll watch at least.
Just don't look at the label because we're not supposed to know what it is.
Wow, it's okay. You want me to hold the bottle?
I haven't been in there.
Sorry about the drips.
You got it.
That might be one of the best, biggest things you could ever go on. She's fucking nuts. She's just like a...
That's all. That's where all of.
Tell me to take pictures of the
Grab it. What?
That's where.
Seems to get air pockets in them.
Yeah.
When they do their tastings, it's
All right.
it's like a beautiful, like, barn looking
Cool.
place.
We know it's whiskey. We don't even know if it's bourbon.
Could be brand.
I hope it's not brandy.
no, you would know. This is not.
Oh yeah, I hope so.
Like that sugar.
We literally call it creme brulee. I got creme brulee. I'm like, well, it's burnt sugar.
Burnt sugar, yeah.
But a lot of people just say creme brulee.
Like, I'm not gonna be cream.
Not either. I'm getting more of a smoky, like, just
Just the brulee.
just really.
I agree. I like this one a lot more than the other three.
Which is it's probably gonna be a problem.
Yeah, and this is the one that's promised the way to like 4 groups already. We're group 5.
Oh, this one's sold already, right? You had a thing about like,
Is
this one's sold
number 4
already.
already
Tim, the
sold?
fourth one? Like Maconian.
The blind, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Is the blind is it already sold?
So that one's pending.
Maconian?
So-
Well, we can
What does that
unpend
mean?
it.
Define
Yeah.
pending.
We can unpend it really.
Yeah,
It's pretty damn good.
I have proofs if they have
Yeah.
something.
Well, when we're ready.
Yeah, proof that it's beam.
Is anybody, so has anybody picked 4 lower than number 1?
No. But it might not be an option.
Because it might be a buffet.
No, is this one?
No,
it's already,
it's
pending. That barrel's pending, number 4. Barrel 4 is pending. Yep.
Yeah.
To who?
I don't know.
So
Tim,
we all
what's
said,
Who do we need to go,
Get him on the phone.
get to the front yard?
Here we go. And the thing is, if you say you have, when you say, hey, this is beam distillate, it means more than Heaven Hill right now, because Heaven Hill a lot of people. Beam
So is this a
distills-
Booker's or is it a Beam?
It's a beam.
Is it
What would you call it?
So what does pending mean?
different out of them?
So
I agree. Well,
it's like
Booker's is always super hot.
they
Booker's to me
would take it
has
to
so
that's
much
not
evolution in
100%.
it with the
you
oak
know?
and the
So,
citrus and the nut.
No, I
that
don't.
I just get nothing oak. Like there's
That one's like not 100% sold.
when Beam nuts in my mouth.
All the others
The
that are
creaminess is
thicker,
nutting in
like
my mouth.
sold.
Yeah.
So
What
So
would it
basically,
take?
they put like a deposit on the barrel, and they're still figuring
I'm
out
not
what they're
sure
going
how
to
Ryan
do.
handles that.
Usually,
but
what it means is they have the samples with them.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Somebody who wasn't there got the samples and
I got you.
final decide.
That's not
Yeah.
the Four Roses barrel, is it?
No.
Okay.
So you, honestly, your odds are probably pretty good.
Of
But
what?
you should definitely have a second choice.
Sure.
Well,
Yeah.
Let's start. Can we get proofs?
Yeah. What are the
Yeah.
proofs?
So 819, your first one, 119.23.
0.75 off.
702, the Heaven Hill, 105.56.
Makes sense.
808, which was your second beam sample, 122.56.
That makes sense.
5, 6.
And then the blind, which was 807, 119.27.
An extra point.
Take those odds.
Do you have any of that?
Bottle 819 is gonna be great.
Yeah.
As long as there's not 300 bottles. But
I think
806
all these are probably going to be 160, 180 bottles.
say the logo
Yep.
or the opposite of the logo. Pick your spot and always go to the same spot.
So smart, Trevor.
That's I learned.
I'm going to start calling you Juicy.
Juicy. You guys do it? When you put that quarter
It's not
ounce
because of the
in,
pants either.
you tilt it like this a little bit, not the whole way, and you roll it. So when you go to do your nose, you're not nosing whatever was on the glass. You're nosing the full surface area of the bourbon or rye or whatever.
You sommelier, what's it called? The wine piece?
Oh my god.
Delightful, amazing. Sugarcane, seagrass.
Like a rye.
This is the second one.
Yeah.
It's a rock. It's got the dealer's 174.
174 is right here.
Oh, sorry. 162.
It's coming right here.
We'll check first.
Oh, and that first smell, the second one is much softer.
No, it's really good. Yeah, it's really good.
That's a
And like a cheap, like Old Forester 100 rye is fantastic for what
I
it
really
is.
like the green label.
See,
Well,
one of-
Yeah, the green label.
one of the best ryes out there is Old Forester Barrel Strength Rye.
Yeah, green label.
Or Jack
Oh,
Daniel's
yeah.
Barrel Proof Rye.
I don't have barrel strength.
2020, the original one or the new one? The green label one or the gold label one?
Oh, the limited edition Jack Daniel's Rye
Yeah,
is
2020.
bonkers.
Yeah, yeah.
It's, but I'm talking shelfers.
Okay, yeah.
The shelfers
The
are great
gold label
too.
one.
Talking about the military pick one?
I brought one with me. I brought
Oh,
one.
the hero
Yeah, I brought
selection?
one with- That's what it's fantastic.
That's creamy, that's buttery. Oh, yeah.
Oh, the 169. I don't
get Yeah, yeah.
but I get butter.
This is the third one. No, on the palate it tastes lower proof, I think, than the other two. By a good bit, too, like 10, 15 proof.
Our first pick of bourbon, 807.
Yeah.
Where does the rye stand?
Below that.
Yeah.
Like how many notches?
3.
I don't even
To-
think.
to
any
me,
of
it's
the
close.
horses in that barrel are even
Okay.
the same
Oh,
barrel.
never out of my ass. I would say 4 notches.
If somebody, whoever has that barrel pending, if they don't pick it, then what the other barrels should
Yeah,
they have?
really, right.
That's what I want.
What do you
Yeah,
take
what
instead?
My
With
rule,
that, like-
my rule of barrel picks is very simple. Pick the best barrel.
Yeah, I agree with
Look,
that.
I really
Barrel
like
pick is- the best
169.
barrel by far is 807.
Yes. Agreed.
Agreed.
No, no.
I think it's one or two notches, though. I really like 169.
Yeah, the rye.
I don't know about 4 notches. 4 notches is a lot of notches.
How many
It's
notches?
not the best barrel.
I mean, if
I'll go
it's
1
1,000
notch.
Notches, 4 notches is reasonable.
Oh, yeah, it depends how many notches. But I'm assuming reasonably sized notches, it's 2 notches.
My discussion is 807 or no barrel.
Out of here and buy 2 bottles? I'd buy both of those.
Yeah. I will buy 4 of them. If I'm allowed. If I'm allowed.
40.
So
Look.
let's take out the 2 rye.
If I need to buy 40, I'll buy 40. Look.
1/10 less than the pin we did
But
last
before we make any decisions, Tim's getting us a leaker.
We gotta take out
Something
somebody
else
that
that
would
we
murder
can't
his
have,
family
or-
for a good bottle of rye.
We can have
4 is good. It's just, it's too simple.
Well,
I wanna-
with 4,
That's the blending.
When it gets down to it, if I wanted to pick up a rye and drink a rye, I'd pick a 3. If I want to pick something that's just like right down the middle and anyone can enjoy it, it's 4.
No. Just 10 years.
Yeah, if you don't like rye,
Never had any.
you'll like 4.
Oh my god.
Wait a minute.
That's why Ross likes 4. No, I think I like Reaper more than all of these.
For a banger rye, number 1 is gonna be. Yeah.
Number 1?
Yeah.
If you like a rye profile with that funk,
If you're going hardcore rye, number 1 is.
number 1 is by far
If
rye
you're
lover's
trying
rye.
to like, you know,
It's got everything a rye lover's rye would like.
ride the fence,
But
3 is
if we're
killer.
gonna pick a barrel,
Yeah.
getting back to that.
7.4 is 109.59.
Which one?
174.
109.
162.
I drank.
Okay. How much was that?
109.05.
109.05.
169 was 111.6.
Oh, I thought that one was lower.
Yeah, that was the highest per.
Wow.
And that was my favorite rye.
160,
Yeah.
the last one was 105.24.
Why are you so low proof?
Tennessee age?
I don't know. Lower in the rig counts?
I mean, no. Where were they aged?
10.
I think the Christmas one also beats the 4 ryes that we tried, but yeah, I wanna.
You're right, too, but I mean, this one.
That one's a beast. I have 3 bottles of this one.
Yeah, one people.
Try some Reaper against it.
The reason is that Booker's rye is so expensive and hard to get.
I mean, 13 years, 136 proof, 1,900 bucks. Really? Really?
It gets better.
It's 807. It's Reaper, and then it's everything else to me.
We gotta forget about the Reaper.
Yeah.
So I would say it's 807 and 169 for me.
I think that's fair. I think without the Reaper,
I agree.
that's where I'm at.
That's totally legit. If they get the one.
I've never seen a barrel of whiskey before in real life, so this is my first experience.
What's the head cap?
For around $8,000 worth
It's a lot of Reaper.
of So that's what, 80?
Yeah, but we get point system.
Close
Subtract that against
It's a lot.
the buyers and that's
All right, 819.
100% overlap.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's 800. That's like
Yeah, well, I've
80
only-
bucks.
You think you're gonna be comparing it with your Reaper?
That's where I got with the 160 and 169. They're washed out ryes. But that's just me as
That's
a
why
rye
we
guy.
go. That's why we gotta go with 819.
But that's the thing.
It's gonna be up to you to promote it.
But that's 3 and 9 of them.
So, yeah.
I would not say it's over the moon though.
Yeah, and I backed off.
It's just if Reaper is going to be that much better than any of the ryes we've tried,
Which is why I think this point is valid.
yeah, exactly. At minimum, it's as good. I don't think any of the ones we tried were better. I think we go with the bourbon.
With Daniel, if there was,
Rotate it up.
because I know that the rye that is my
little bit.
favorite of the ones that they've had is
Slightly washes up.
I would do it for it.
Well, and then I also think so. Here, just take all this off the
But
table,
honestly,
right?
It's
So
not terrible.
as
It's like
a
that is
combo,
washed
as a
out.
it's the rye and the.
representing
It's 819
for River Roots,
Yeah, that is washed out.
introducing it
But I think it-
to the community as barrel because you guys haven't done River Roots before, right? So at this point, then, what do you want to put in front of the community as a River Roots
This bottle is
product
sexy. I'm gonna tell you that.
that the group picked?
I'll show the bottle. All right, 15 years.
Yeah.
I thought it was Mike. Somebody. What's Mike's name?
Mike signed it.
Mike signed it.
Yeah.
What is that? That's something special and extremely rare.
I'll take that over it.
Okay, that beats 807. I think we'll pick that one.
I don't think it
I think we'll call it a day.
Who else?
Okay, so right now we have decided that we would get 807 if we can, which is a Jim Beam, but another group has it pending. And so we're debating, we're gonna get 819 if we can't get 807. 819 is really good, so we all tried it again and we're all writing down tasting notes right now and having a great time. Obviously, I'm in the River Roots room here, and it's not a big facility, but obviously having so much fun. So.
Last thing my wife needs to see me roll into a house is a barrel.
Do you want the barrel?
Yeah, the barrel. I would take the barrel.
Jason, so me and him are interested.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll throw my hat in the ring. You guys can pay
so
me
they're on the higher end if you
$50
buy
for
them.
whoever's.
Yeah, wait, but when you buy the barrel.
No, I know. I'm just saying if you bought a barrel.
No, I'm saying when we buy the barrel comes for free.
I don't know. That's what it said.
The other thing I would get a barrel for is
Yeah, I would
take it a drum.
Okay, so you two.
I'll let you guys put it out.
But you could.
I'll back
You
it.
take it. You take it.
No, we can't put our names in a hat or
We'll get a
something.
quarter.
No, you take it.
There's only
7.8. We do numbers here. 7.8. 7.8. On 819, 7.8.
The bottom one.
I don't think I tried the Guardian. Do a catch.
It's very peanutty. I like 819 a lot more. Walked away immediately.
Oh yeah.
What?
Peanut. Straight peanut.
What should I try now?
You already tried the Guardian?
You should try the Reaper, and then the Reaper again, and then the Naughty or Nice, and then the Reaper.
Need help?
Just the chairs are left. We're good.
Here.
That's fine. That's early bird special.
Friday's off there.
Yeah. You do you. So as we're opening up bottles,
But isn't Don?
Oh.
Right? Very good. When we were doing it creative, it was like.
All right, so we've had dinner. Pick is done. Now we're doing some bottle sharing. So it's gonna be a good time. Get some footage, but let's do this. So, some absolute gems here. We have some old Weller 107 here. So, done a review on this. This is even older than what I tried. You have some Crazy Proof Stag Jr. Good old 117 Angel Share. Some other crazy things. I don't even know what the hell this is. Single barrel. What I don't even know. But we're gonna try that. And so many more things. So many gems. So let's try some fun whiskey.
Wants to take things.
I should bring some stuff.
Yeah, I brought a bunch of twos and doubles and things.
Cheers. Cheers to bring us all together.
Mine's empty. I didn't fill mine yet, but cheers.
Good seeing you guys.
Cheers.
Nothing in my glass. Trevor. Cheers. Yeah. Cheers. Hit or miss, but that's a little
From the 1980s, I believe.
The only thing I didn't like about it, I was telling Sean, is like I wanted to do all the same stuff. And in all shelf review. But he was like, I don't know, what you were staying. I was like, dude, some are sweet, some are spice. Like, it's a whole different thing. He's like, we're doing small thing.
Musty oak. Really burnt sugar.
Oh, you know what? Have you guys had this?
Caramel. Maple.
Oh, Rebecca.
There's red fruit. There's dark fruit. Oh my god. This was $15 once.
This is like 12-year SGP, double beer.
Look, there's not a ton of proof. It's not gonna punch you in the face.
Your mash bill.
But that's freaking delicious.
Blue aluminum.
Yeah. Oh, my palate. I'm almost getting a little bit of a nice one.
Birthday bourbon 2024. Smells oaky. Tons of red fruit. A lot of like cherry candy on that. Wow, a lot of maple. Smells really nice, really sweet.
Oh, yeah, and light
like this is higher. Oh yeah. But it's still the same. Like
Yeah, it's a little flat. I wouldn't pay $700 for it. It's really good. Probably low 8s. Low to mid 8s. Really good. Alright, next up, we'll do some 117.
Listen, we've been hanging out for like 6 hours. We still
we probably failed it.
if you don't pass the we traded over at Warren Village.
go back to tier 4.
Smells really sweet. Caramel. Tons of maple. A little bit of maraschino cherry. A little bit of oak funk in that, like a nice old like Stag Junior batch. A little flat, but very good. Mostly maple on the palate. Short to medium finish. Very good. I'd say 7.9.
It's the same with
All right, we're trying Rebecca Creek Double Oaked Spanish Oak Finish. 128.7 proof, so the highest proof that I've ever seen of this. On the nose, it smells really funky. Some weird rye spice. Really weird, like mesquite oak on this. I assume that's the Spanish oak. Really dominant, really cherry. Surprisingly flat for 128.7 proof. I'm definitely getting a sweet oak, vanilla, caramel, maple. Like a really funky rye, really dill forward as well, I think. It's in the 7th right now. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Worth $60. Probably should visit it on a fresh palate, but for today, it doesn't stand up to the other things we're trying tonight, which are some really great things.
I mean, at least it's like top 2 Amberana finishes.
There's some benefits to that, but
All right, we're trying 1980s Beam. There aren't that many of us here. The rest of us are smoking cigars outside. Smells like maple. Smells like Jim Beam goodness with some dusty flavors. For the people that are double my age and could drink this whiskey on the, like you could have had this whiskey in the 1980s.
you could have.
You could have had this whiskey. You didn't have it. I can't have this whiskey anymore. My age. No, yeah, it is ageism. Look, you could have had this whiskey. You didn't have this whiskey.
I was probably.
It's amazing. Yeah. Well, I'm 22 and I have to enjoy days like this when I get to try this 1980s whiskey. But you could have had this in the 1980s. Could have bought it. Could have bought it on the shelf. It was probably $20.
I wouldn't have appreciated it.
You wouldn't have appreciated it. But man, it's amazing.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
how old am I?
You? Ross is 30 on the dot. Really? Really? 36. What do we think? 36? All right. We had to add a lot to 30 because I thought he was 30.
It's the beard and the belly.
He looks young. He looks young. He looks fit. He looks fit. He has a dad bod, but he looks fit. He looks like he goes to the gym, but he's fit.
I do not.
He does not go to the gym. Should go to the gym.
I
go to the gym. Go to the whiskey bar. All right. Well, I hope this makes the cut for the video. This is something from probably the 1990s or 1980s. We don't know. It smells like a dusty. It's like a real, like, deep musty oak. And that red fruit, plums. Really plums are the dominant flavor. Dark fruit, berries. All these dusties that are 90 proof or whatever, they're so delicious on the nose, on the front palate, and then they die. And is that the dusty like culture? Like is that how dusties work? That's how they work.
They have a characteristic, and you can't get it anymore.
Yeah, it's a dusty characteristic, but it just dies. Like to be clear, I have 2 seconds of this, and then it dies. Absinthe finished, pureless.
So this is
Smells like absinthe.
This isn't just Havana Club.
Tastes like absinthe. It's good though. All right, we have Stag Batch here, 137.9, California, something. All right, he knows what he's doing.
I kind of know.
It's really good. It's like mid-8s. We got pizza.
So what do you think about the pizza?
That's good. It's really good.
Okay, so does it have like? Can you get
Some meat flavors on it. There's some cinnamon. Maybe there's no cinnamon. I don't know. There's some good notes. I'd rate it 8.3. We're finishing up here. We're cleaning up. It's been a good time. We've tried a lot of whiskeys. It's been a great time. We're pretty much cleaned up here though. Got some samples saved for future videos. Alrighty guys, we are back in the hotel room. We did the bottle share, it was a great time. We got to try probably 20 really interesting bottles. People bought some really interesting things. I mean, ranging from snag store picks to, you know, one-off picks that happened years ago. I mean, we tried so many fun things. Really grateful for it, but we're gonna get some rest and then we'll catch you guys in the morning. Hey guys, so it's the next morning. It was a lovely bottle share. There were about 10 of us. There were a lot of really cool bottles. We got to try some 1980s Beam. We got to try some 1980s Old Grandad Bonded. We got to try Weller Squat, which, you know, we've tried before, but got to try, you know, a different year of it, and it was really, really good. We got to try a lot of other cool things, some weird finishes that some of the guys have done. It was a great time. Got to try 117 High Angel share as well. And yeah, there were other highlights there that I'm forgetting, but it was a lovely, lovely time. Really glad I came out for it. But now we're gonna go get showered, we're gonna get some lunch, and then we're gonna head to the airport and head back to New York. So we're back in Connecticut now. I had an amazing time. Thank you to the new Era Bourbon Club for inviting me, and thank you all for staying this late into the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. For now, have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll catch you all in the next one.